Live from the Preston Highway Studios, it's 24-hour Purple People.
Well, hello, and welcome back to 24-hour Purple People. My name is John Harper, and we are absolutely thrilled to have you along for the ride today as we are all set to talk back-to-back Player Shield winners, LouCity FC, Racing Louisville, and everything to make sure you get your weekly dose of purple. Buckle up your makeshift rope belts because it's going to be a wild ride tonight, folks. And on today's show, LouCity, the plate winners. The plate was in Louisville after all, and the shield is ours once again. Racing salvages a point against Chicago to maintain playoff positioning, and we talk about a too-sweet experience in, well, sweet. And joining me, two guys who maybe eat a few too many sweets. I've seen their dental records. First, why am I doing this intro again? When Kenneth kicks off, chaos clicks in, city conquers, racing roars, and rhythm rides the roar. From North Carolina's, this is outdated, hearts to Lynn family's lights, he spins stats, stirs stories, and shouts supporters. So can Ken keep crafting clever commentary, catching crescendos of collective celebration? Count on it. He's the maestro of match day magic. It's Ken Luther. Ken, hello.
Hey, you got it this time. Then we can make up a new one next week. I had a great weekend. I tell you what, it was nonstop too. I went from being put in the twilight zone at the VA on Thursday to a sweet life on Friday to a player shield on Saturday. And then I decided to ride up and down Barstown Road about 30 times with my speaker bungee corded to my bicycle, playing my music for everybody's enjoyment at Cyclovia.
Well, when did you do that?
Sunday.
How did you have the energy?
I don't know. I rode it for 3 hours. I think maybe I was
God
still celebrating the player shield. I'm not sure.
Yeah. And you made this awesome makeshift belt, which I have right here. I'm going to be
Made it out of
you need it again.
550 cord, the end of the line, bow line, and looks like 3 half hitches.
I mean, I don't know how many of you forgot to wear a belt on Saturday, but this capo did. So I think I just broke it, though. Here's Matt.
You guys, so I've been obsessed with sports since I was a kid, right? But I knew in order to be like a capital A athlete, it required dedication and hard work and sacrifice. And I knew that that just wasn't in the cards for me. So I've never envied athletes, you know, and that is until Saturday night, right? When the players walked around, right, and they showed everybody the plate, right, and everybody get to give a big whoa, just having the crowd in the palm of your hand like that. So today, I have made my own plate, which I think is befitting the glorious plate that we won on Saturday.
Did you eat off it?
So here we go. I got my biggest serving platter, and I wrote "Big Winner" on it.
That's
We're big winners.
nice.
I think that's bigger than the actual player shield thing.
It is. It is. Simone said, "Why did you grab that serving tray?" I said, "Don't worry about it." So you guys will indulge me a little bit. I'd like to recreate the magic of Saturday night.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Whoa. Hey.
All right. Let's try it again.
Hey. And pull the.
Oh, that feels good.
Pull the Racerano and just be like, yeah, I don't want to.
Did Ray not do it? Come on, Ray, get in on it.
I think he eventually did. I think he was a little. He's been a little.
I think everybody has to, right? It's like, you know.
Oh, it's mandatory.
The thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mandatory fun. That's how we do it.
Well, mandatory fun is how we do it here on 24-hour Purple People. And gentlemen, Saturday night was special for many reasons. Not only did we win a shield, not only did we take that shield in back-to-back consecutive seasons, but we got to meet Kyle, Kendra, and Grayson. But new friends aside, what a special night for the boys in purple and those who support them. LouCity once again showing they are the premier team in the United Soccer League, and did so with a scoring combo that helped build the club to this point 10 years ago. Simply magic from Louisville City And now some magic from me, guys. Watch this. Highlights. Oh, wrong button with the mouse. Video. Yes. Here we go.
There we go. Yeah, look at that magic.
Oh,
Delayed
yeah.
magic.
Yeah.
Magic. Yeah, so there was a lineup to win. We chose the probably in most people's books, it's going to be our strongest lineup that we have, barring red card suspensions and injuries.
We got Jansen back in the lineup after missing last week. We are missing Loss and who else? We're missing Gleedle, who got some minutes last week. But aside from that, yeah,
Right.
it's a good lineup.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, I think
1A, you could call it, I guess. The only thing that's, I don't know if that lineup itself, they've gotten a lot of time to like play together as like that total group. But I mean,
I don't know if that's an issue because they train together
late in the season. Yeah, I mean, shouldn't be an issue.
all integral parts in these formations. So I don't know. Locked on captain. Oh, his hair. All right. Danny Fondes and goal. Haven't had any issues when he has needed to make a clutch save. He has, as we'll see near the end of the match. Was the refereeing okay? I didn't really notice anything egregious.
I think that means it was good refereeing, if you didn't notice.
Yeah.
When I don't think about the ref, that means the ref did a good job.
So we had a couple real chances early on, whereas potentially a lot of people had a little bit of a bite at the apple. But surprisingly, Goodrum did not get a lot of chances this game. He was shut out. I also felt like Jensen Wilson was shut out as well.
How did Wilson Harris do?
What did
he do?
What are your thoughts on that?
Goodrum sort of got taken out of the game a little bit. Nobody really had a great attacking game per se.
Yep.
I thought overall the boys were a little sloppy, to be honest, in terms of like there were some bad giveaways, maintaining possession, stuff like that.
It's easy to say that they were sloppy, and I think the most of the time after the game, when it wasn't a particularly pretty game or it wasn't a particularly great game, maybe we pulled off a win by 1 point. Fondes coming out there when he needed to. We blame it on ourselves. We were sloppy. We weren't quick enough. But I feel as if there was a purposeful tactic that was used by Miami that clogged things up. We did get some chances, and we were unable to capitalize, just as you saw there. But they were really putting a ton of their bodies in front of the goal, so hard to do. 3 balls at the apple. 1, 2, 3. Did you see that?
Great ball from McFadden.
Yeah, with 3 players in I guess what you would call scoring position, right there.
Let's see. I think it whips past maybe Goodrum. I'm not sure who else is over there.
Goodrum looked like Dio was coming up, and AP, Goodrum, and Dio were all within 1 or 2 feet of the ball. Here we get to see it again because it was pretty good. 1, 2, 1 foot of the ball, all 3 of them. That close. Game of inches.
Really is.
So we're very nearly there in the first half. Going up 1-0.
What you don't get to see in the highlights, luckily, is that kind of ugliness that was occurring in the middle third. That was an excellent volley right there by him. He has got to be a 2-footed player because
keeps it himself this time.
Yeah, that thing was moving. Awesome save by the keeper. Got to give the keeper that. But he just took that thing. Now, granted, he was a little open, but that could have been one right there too.
You got lucky, Campese.
50% possession for both squads, even Steven in the first half for this match.
So that's a higher possession for us than normal. I think almost everybody thought that was a goal.
Yes, we all, most of the stands thought this was a goal.
Yeah.
I thought it was a goal for
Yes.
sure.
We were hugging.
Yes.
The net was rippling.
I had already kissed John on the mouth. We had all hugged, but no, it was not to be.
How much bourbon did I have on Saturday?
Enough.
So they go right to the subs where they're bringing on Serrano. Can you pause right here, John?
Sure.
Ownby, Serrano, and Lancaster. What we
Mhm.
didn't see, because this is 60 minutes. So we didn't see the first 15 minutes of the second half in the highlights. But what I think I saw was a kind of a high compressive veil being used by Miami, where Goodrum was being forced kind of to roll out, and Wilson was relatively silent. I was like, what is this tactic that they're using? And what I found out is that it's a tactic called the compression veil. And it was invented by Dr. Emily Varnholt, who's a reclusive German football theorist, right, many years ago. And it's kind of like this middle press where they're closing down lanes. So by the time, Taylor or Lambert's looking up to make a pass, that lane is shut down and they're getting the interceptions and they're getting the balls. So it seems like Miami read this book written by Emily Varnholt and they used that tactic.
Well, they all have a copy.
Will a compression veil help with like a hernia?
Reading, kids.
See what you did. Oh, Ken has books for days.
Look at that.
Oh, a little hernia jab.
Mondes. No, that's not. Wait, where are we at? I don't even know where we're at in the highlight.
That is the glorious.
I got so distracted by
Dr.
Emily Vanderkamp or whatever.
All right, let's watch this again.
Let's start at the bald-headed wonder coming in. Yes.
Now, Lancaster and Ownby were definitely a tactical shift when we brought them on. They're much more direct. They crammed it right up the middle, right through that compression veil. And Lancaster maybe is not as fast as he used to be, but you talk about somebody who's got the touch of gold and always has. He put that ball exactly where Ownby needed it to get a good strike on that goal. And then what's even more fantastic was the attempt at a knee slide. I think that is one of the worst knee slides we have ever had at Lynn Family Stadium.
Well, now I'm really interested in the knee slide. Serrano,
I don't think
had the outlet pass to set that goal up. So all three subs, they just showed touching the ball on that one.
Good point.
All in the middle, right? A lot of the ball was kind of clustered around the edges, certainly in that first 15 minutes of the second half, but good portions of the first half too. And then we just went right up the middle with our three subs.
Yeah, it really seemed like we wanted to play the channels prior to those guys coming in. So yeah, the shift seemed to do us a lot of good.
Yeah, you would think it's rotational, right? We want to rest Goodrum, we want to rest our starters, but I think it was a lot more tactical than rotational. I guess Cruz has also read Dr. Emily Varnholt's compression veil book.
Do you think he was like on the sideline, like, oh, they're using the compression veil? This has all marks of a compression veil. I know how to counter that.
If you say so.
Brian Ownby. Brian Ownby's how you counter a compression veil.
What a special moment, though. The old guard coming in clutch for the new guard, so to speak. I think Kyle Adams said it's great when the old guys step up in those spots. He said it, not me, folks. But just absolute magic from Louisville City on Saturday. And with that, we do win our second consecutive Players' Shield. It was not easy in this match, and concerns coming out of it with only a 1-0 victory against a team that is bottom of the table.
Go ahead, Matt.
I'm not too terribly concerned. I still don't think our finishing touch could have been much better, but I do think that we still played a good game, despite I want to say our crossing accuracy and our passing accuracy was down compared to the rest of the year, but it wasn't our best game for sure. But I don't have any like glaring concerns coming out of it.
My thoughts are this is part of it's the problem with the way the USL is currently set up to say that we are the best team in the league, and it is not winning the Players Shield. It is winning the USL Championship. So my kind of next point with this is similar things have happened to our team. Year 2, I remember talking to Coach Bird after the season where we kind of lost. We've also seen is teams learn how to play us, and they learn how to take a tactic like a compression veil and put it on and really kind of clog up some of our key players. And we've seen it. And what that can do is make the games close enough to where you can get knocked out of the playoffs and you don't get that third star. So that's got me a little bit concerned. Do I still think we're the best team in the league? Yes. Did we overcome this tactic? Yes. Can we continue to do it for the rest of the season and through the playoffs? Yes.
Yeah, that win guaranteed a home field advantage, of course, throughout the playoffs. We are the first team in 13 years to win back-to-back regular season titles in the USL Championship. 7 straight victories, longest since 2020. Danny Cruz called it just the first step, praising the group's resilience, but also a focus, despite what he admitted was a sloppy night. Matt, I think you used that word as well, sloppy night on possession.
Sloppy boys.
But as usual this season, Louisville very rock solid on defense, held Miami to their 3rd lowest expected goal XP of the year, 0.31 for Miami. Adams and Fondez both very strong. 6 block shots for Louisville City on the evening. But the night belonged to Brian Ombie, did it not? 719 days, guys, since Brian Ombie scored his last goal. 35-year-old Brian Ombie, a storybook strike to win the Shield. You cannot beat that.
I mean, it's a 1-2 with Cam. I mean, come on. It doesn't get any better.
1, 2, 3, Cam. Yeah, you can't do it.
I put together some fun little, I like to record some things here or there. This is from the tailgate, so I don't know if you guys noticed, but support for the players in the recent things going on with the CBA. So that was at the tailgate, made it now. This is an interesting turn of events here. We have Katie, the Mohawk Master, and she is, and here we are. Look what made the Mohawk the big time.
It's a good look.
It is a good look. So this is the side of the bus that got tagged, and they put a giant banner over it. They got tagged, and then they got painted over. There's going to be like so many levels of this. It's going to be out on I-64 before you know it.
Yep.
It's got layers, man, layers.
Although you can, when you look at it closely, you can tell who the professional tagger was and who was the just learning how to tag taggers.
Right.
I thought some of the amateur taggers did pretty good too.
I
be fair.
It was a brilliant idea because from a distance, you really can't tell. You actually think that it's part of the original tag that's on the banner, that's covering the tag, that's covering the bus branding.
It's very interesting. Yeah, here they come, Matt. The moment that you were waiting on. Still waiting.
Ooh. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna do it with them.
Yeah. We're giving you time here. Who's that idiot in the hockey jersey?
Was it nice and cool?
No. There's that beautiful shield. Oh, what a night, guys. I think it's safe to say anytime we get on the Discord and talk about what a great night after a match, after we'd gotten home the same night, it was a good night, and definitely was. Proud of the guys. A great effort this season to get to this point, and that's step 1 of 3, right? We've got an Eastern Conference Championship to win. We've got a USL Cup to win. We got that 3rd star to get, and this team is in good position to do that. Coach Cruz, like I said, he's looking at this as a step toward the next step. Yes, it is a moment of celebration, but that's what we like about Coach. He always wants more. It was great to see the players come around, and everybody had a great time if you stuck around for them lifting that plate. And, unbelievable night at Lynn Family Stadium.
I'm so eager to talk about like where this team ranks in terms of like all-time LouCity teams, but we
I don't
can't
think
do it just yet.
you can't do it.
We're
till
getting
the
close. We're getting there almost, but we're getting
last
there.
episode after the last game, which would be
Our season finale. Yes,
Right,
then
well,
we can properly give it a rundown.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, gentlemen, we had footy on Friday as well. Racing got one step closer to making club history. Friday night at the FAM, the supporters went from heartbreak to euphoria as Bethany Balser towboat stoppage time equalizer to earn a 1-1 draw with the Chicago Stars and a crucial point in the playoff race, quite possibly the biggest point of the season. Racing now sits 5 points clear of the cut line with 2 games to go. They outshot Chicago 24-6, hit the woodwork twice, and dominated the run of play, but it took Balser's late heroics to seal the result. Her goal, first of the season, Sonos assist, a league-leading 6th in securing that point, possibly the most important point Racing's ever earned. They find themselves still in that 8th spot, but a little bit of separation from the 9th spot. It's been a roller coaster, and we rode this roller coaster from the owner's box. Let's dive right into all the accolades and awkwardness with some highlights.
Yeah, let's pause it and not get into the highlights right away because we have to set some context. Now,
Wait a minute. There's a video that coincides with all that you're about to say. Should I play
Was
it
it
now?
taken Friday night?
All right, go ahead.
Oh, it sure was, Matt.
Oh no, somebody filmed
Oh,
Friday
yeah,
night.
that's not
good.
good.
What do you
That's
mean?
not good at
I'm
all.
this team's videographer.
So Rebecca had bought a auction item to support the Humane Society at their gala.
That's very nice.
Which was half of the owner's box to include food spread and drink and on-field pre-game access
that you see here.
So the next thing I need to say is I want to thank Jonathan Lintner, John East, Tim Malloy, Penny Yadis for being so gracious in putting up with us for the evening, because
especially Katie.
Shenanigans were about to abound. So as John puts on this green bracelet, so
look at that. Oh,
my wife hitting on me.
I said, so Jonathan, what powers does this bracelet give me? and he just put his head down like this, like, oh my God, I have to put up with this guy all night. But we got onto the field, and I'm like, so I can't go on the field. I pretty much know that, but can I walk all the way around the field? And he's like, oh. He sighed, then he paused. He's like, can I just give you a corner flag? I was like, yeah, okay, I won't go any farther than the corner flag. So it was a great night.
Matt, did you find it awkward at all to be on the field?
First, I for a lot of the night I was wondering, like, why do they keep treating us like children, like criminal children who are just gonna like belly slide on that field the second we step on grass? And then Ken tells me that story later on, and I go, oh, that's why they're treating us like that. For me, I mean, it was cool to get on the field again, but it was I thought it was really awkward. I don't know.
In the box, it was really awkward, yeah. And
I thought the box was great. On the field was weird, right? Because like
it was all weird.
I don't want to watch somebody while they're at work. You know, they're like warming up for the game.
You're saying being in the owner's box with the owners was not awkward.
Okay, now
No,
this is an important.
That should be my natural state. I think I'm built for the owner's box. I'm built for this kind of luxury.
I am not. I was uncomfortable, and I wanted to go to the stands. It's just because, you know, the things that I do in the stands that is common accepted practice is not common accepted practice in the owner's box. So,
all right.
But nobody told us that. Nobody told us.
I know there were no written rules.
We just did it.
Maybe 5 years ago, Ken. All right, now let's see right here. This now.
Yes.
That's the cheese, Matt.
Okay, that's cheese. Okay.
I don't know what exactly it was, but it's pretty good smorgasbord of different things.
They had some beef banh mi's that were very good, very fresh.
I wore my best sweatshirt for the for the game. So let's go back to the cheese. So John was,
Back to the cheese, please.
hitting the feast. And I said, "Oh, did you try this cheese?" I had tried the cheese already, and I knew it tasted like moldy dead rat. But I wanted to see John taste it and see what happened. It's really good. So he cuts off a piece and he puts it in his mouth, and there was like a very pause. He's chewing slowly, and I'm just watching him and trying not to crack it out. I wanted to say, "Do you think it's good?" But he's like, "Blah." Pretty funny.
Yes, very funny, isn't it? It's
Nice.
a shame. Yeah.
Nice. That's what some people look for in a good cheese is moldy rat taste.
Well,
I think that
he did
notes of moldy rat.
He did definitely trick me on that one, Matt. I was duped. I thought it was gonna be. I didn't really realize it was cheese. But all joking aside, it was nice. It was nice in there. I was humbled to be a part of it. They even brought in some what's happening. They even brought in some Bud Light.
Yeah, they brought in like cheap beer for us. They started out with some pretty good stuff, right? But they went and got us the domestic water or whatever.
I mean, now listen, don't you talk bad about my Bud
The
Light.
swill.
Yeah, you don't talk about it.
I had quite a few Miller Lights that night, so
He's back.
Yeah.
I get it.
All right.
Okay, I'm back.
And he's out of breath.
I deserve that, Red, for making you eat the cheese.
Yeah, it was not good.
But we walked in and they had, it's all fancy stuff. Rebecca was like, "Where's the cheap beer?"
Now we're back to our old highlights. So
no.
no lineups. Back to the old
Right.
old highlight style. Sorry.
So the big issue was no Taylor Flint. I also saw Noir, their keeper.
Nair?
What's
a Nair?
It's like 5 or 6 vowels lined up. How do you pronounce that? I don't know how to pronounce it. Anyway, I saw her
Too
limping
much
off
reading.
in the warm-ups, but evidently she wasn't broken because she had one heck of a game.
A lot of commotion in front of goal to start this one off. We had 58 touches in the opposition box in this game. 58.
It's ridiculous.
More than commotion, we were shelling them. We had way too many chances to not score, and they had a few.
Yeah, just a few. That was a little shot across the bow there. That was one of their only.
We are absolutely, certainly in the first half, but absolutely beating this team. Maybe 10 minutes or so into the second half too.
You see the graphics up there. This is our 9th corner already. We had a total of 12,
and it just wasn't falling.
I really thought it'd be nice to have maybe like a 6'1" target out there that you could volley some of those corners to. Maybe a midfielder that has been pretty good for us this year would have been great on the end of one of those. But
Taylor does 2 things for you, especially on these set pieces. Is one, she provides a target that everybody pays attention to and not paying attention to other people, and 2, she also has demonstrated an ability to score the goal on set pieces like that because she is a little bit taller than everybody. Took chances. And I'm almost saying we're taking too many touches in that box. But we're not getting a whole lot of clear looks. So good 10, 15 minutes into the second half, we were still dominating this team.
Here we have a great ball in from Malay. Swebs gets a free header on it, but we see why here, unfortunately.
Yep.
Great, still great ball.
Great to see Malay back and serving crosses into the opposition, getting forward like she does and getting those crosses in, something we missed for a while, but also gives us an opportunity to play Sonus up top.
Look at this double save from there. God,
I know. She stood on her head. I thought she was injured. Yeah. I was like,
credit to her. Yeah, we were all excited when you said that. You spread the word around the street like, hey, she's injured.
And then she came out and starts playing. Everybody's looking at me like I'm an idiot,
it's like the best game we've ever seen. Yeah.
So maybe it's my fault. I don't know. Yeah, so probably about now or a little bit before now, they were starting to turn the game against us. Did we run out of Schlitz? Didn't have a whole lot left in the legs. I don't know. We did start making some passes. I think Janine came on in a few minutes, but it was starting to not look good, get really, really frustrating at this point.
Yeah, I think we are well past frustration zone at this point. BB88 coming in for Kayla Fisher.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, so Schwebs and Fisher were kind of, I think Schwebs was up top most of the time, and Fisher was recessed, and then O came behind that.
Playing both of them was like a big topic of conversation, sort of around the suite. I was really interested to see how they were going to play them. Here we see a trailing runner for Chicago. I believe that's Jamise Joseph.
Yep.
Puts the Stars ahead.
Yeah. So that was like 86th minute or something like that. They're ahead, and I felt doomed. Just doomed.
Especially at this run out right here.
Yeah, they almost ice it here, but
yeah,
great clearance.
We were throwing so many bodies forward at this point. They were getting that breakaway chance, and then
we did not go away.
And then, could you pick a better person to score that goal that maybe saved the entire season and the best season that racing has ever
Most important goal of the season and her first of the year,
yep,
Bethany Balster.
I think so. Oof. Yeah, and you could see in the presser the confidence that seems to have returned now. I just felt like I was looking at the same person that we met a year ago. It was great and wonderful.
Yeah, racing, getting it done in a dramatic fashion. I think also we need to take a second, talk about Sonus. I mean, like I said, she is leading the league now.
Great, what a game.
Oh, absolutely. Unbelievable. These stats for just Sonus alone, 5 shots, 3 on target, 4 chances created, 9 crosses, 68 touches, guys. She was definitely the player of the match for me. And Sarah Weber also doing a good job. Lauren Millay, of course, coming back from injury not too long ago, is making an impact immediately. And Borges, 9 recoveries on the evening. So, I mean, lots of good things to look at for racing. And it's just the way things have gone this season. We've seen this team lose it late or lose 2 of the 3 points late. And on this night, we were able to pull out a draw. Unfortunately, it was against a team that we felt like we should have been able to handle a little bit better, but that's what the NWSL is all about. There's never a night off. There's always going to be a very competitive match on the field.
Chaos League, man. We had 2 point over a 2 XG. Yeah, we should have handled it, but we got it done in the end. I mean, we salvaged a point from it.
Yeah, without Taylor Flint, we got a point in hopefully, knock on wood, it was enough.
It kept us in the playoffs for the rest of the weekend.
Absolutely. 4 points clear now of North Carolina is racing. So it's a interesting time. NWSL playoffs are right around the corner. We have a big birthday game coming up, Matt. Ain't that right?
It's no longer our birthday, John. It's decision day now. It's our birthday has been superseded by decision day.
Things have
wow.
Drama.
Unless we clinch this weekend a playoff
we
spot.
Could potentially,
in which case
this weekend
it's our birthday again. Yes.
Okay, so bring back your birthday. That's the
bring back your birthday.
Bring back the birthday.
Everyone still owes me a present regardless, but I just won't be as happy about it if we have to wait until the end of the night to get in the playoffs.
And also, congrats to Jonathan Lintner and wife doing more of the work because they are expecting on Tuesday.
Oh, cool.
Child
very nice.
Number 2.
So as you are listening to this podcast.
True. Yeah. He can listen to it during the birthing process.
And I recommend it too. Let's practice some breathing with him.
I don't. I don't recommend
I'm not gonna listen to it at all.
I don't recommend that. No. You're not red. That was that graphic is. We took the red out. VAR. Okay. So let me just say before I go into this next little subject of talking. That's what we do on 24-Hour Purple People. We
Yep,
will not
talking.
be mentioning this subject for at least, 4 months, 5 months, unless something crazy happens in between now and then. But I feel like we have to cover it. I can tell you that the debate of covering this went for days on Discord. And what we were talking about is these guys. I didn't mean for that to go over your face, Matt. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I see
that.
where your priorities lie.
Already doing it.
You're laying those lines on top of
amazing.
me, the
There we
field,
go.
who's already here. You're just spray painting all those lines on my face.
We are erased.
That is that has basically been the talk. The Louisville Kings, ladies and gentlemen, are starting in Lynn Family Stadium, home of the Louisville Kings, the UFL newest team, one of their teams that they have moved, coming to Lynn Family Stadium in February next year? Yeah, next year. 5 matches at home, 5 matches away. Boy, has this been a big discussion online. It has gone all over the place. So, to keep this thing in a relative time period, I would like to start with Ken, then we're going to go to Matt, and then I'm going to wrap it up with the truth. So, Ken,
Excellent.
here we are, Lynn Family Stadium. Look at those beautiful lines. We just talked about Keyworth Stadium lines a couple weeks ago. Your thoughts on the Louisville Kings as I increase this segue as long as possible because I know it's killing you.
It is, because I don't think we should even be talking about it because it's meaningless, honestly. I was assured on Friday that we would not be able to see the football lines on the soccer field. Are they going to tear it up? Hell yeah, they're going to tear it up. It's football. I mean, I like football. And people get tackled and driven into the field. That's how the game works. So cool. They're going to tear it up. This is bad. Well, maybe it's bad. I mean, the planted intelligence that was put on me from somebody from the club says that we've never replaced the entire field at Lynn Family Stadium. And maybe, I don't know how long these things last. I don't know if they have warranty, but maybe we need a new field at some point. And this is a great way potentially to get a new field. So what I don't understand is how is the UFL going to make any money? Because just back of the envelope math, I mean, the players make twice as much as the average USL player. You have twice as many players on each team. You have twice as many coaching staff. You have to flip a stadium that you're renting, and you have to pay insurance for the field. And I think everybody lives in Texas, so they got to fly them here for every game. The basic economics of this league making it doesn't add up. You know, the thing about American football is most of us have a pro team. We were born into a pro team, whether it's through family or where you live. Soccer was a new phenomenon 10 years ago, and people were going to adopt the city's team. But I'm not going to adopt a new pro football team. I got one. I watch it every Sunday, NFL season. Why would I watch this? I'm not going to. But I don't think it's a big deal. I don't even think we should talk about it. That was my opinion yesterday. And look at me. Here I am.
Matt, before I segue to you, wouldn't it be awesome if all of a sudden, if you smell with the rock, okay, that was the money, by the way.
Do you think Rocky's going to show up? Do you think he's going to?
I mean, I'll tell you this much: if the Rock walks into Lynn Family Stadium, everything is okay.
That'll make everything all right.
No, I don't know, but Matt, your thoughts?
I mean, my opinion would have been a lot more aggressive. Maybe the days like leading after this announcement, but I have calmed down. I have cooled a bit. I don't want to yuck anybody's yum, right? For the UFL, if you're gonna get into this, that's cool. I'm excited for you. I am not excited for it. I don't have any interest in it. Personally, I just care about the field. I think that's my most precious resource is that field, aside from the players and staff and everybody else. Our most precious non-human resource is that field. I think it's a huge draw. and I don't want to see anything happen to it. We saw after the Janet Jackson concert, the infamous Janet Jackson concert, you could see patches missing. I saw an outline of Jermaine Dupri on the field, which is not cool. I just don't want to see that happen again. I don't want to watch soccer with lines. All right, I've done it. I've gone to indie games where they have what looks like, yeah, they've got whole grids. It looks like graph paper. I don't want to watch that. It's jarring. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm not interested, but I don't. I'm not going to disparage anyone who does find some interest in this, and I hope people enjoy it. Sure, and I hope they bring some good money into the local economy. I do know that ratings were down 20% last year, and average attendance was down 5% for the UFL. This is their second season after their merger, the USFL and the XFL. I know that spring football has historically not done very well in America, but I mean, I guess
Everyone's
we'll see.
got a team, man. It's college and NFL, and then they watch baseball, which has gotten infinitely better on TV. And they watch soccer. There's no space in fandom. I don't think there's any space in fandom for this, but maybe there is. So whatever.
I feel better that the overlap between the USL season and the UFL season doesn't seem to be as major as we thought initially. So they've got 5 home games at the most, and you know there might be some USL overlap with a couple of those, hopefully, and not all 5. But we'll see. I'm assuming we still get precedence in terms of like availability for the field. I would hope that Racing and LouCity get precedence over UFL. I can't imagine they don't. I mean, if we get a new field out of it, that's awesome. I guess that's the big upside. And I guess the owners of the stadium make more money, which is good for them.
Yeah. I mean, we don't own a stadium.
No.
I mean, we are taxpayers to Metro, but if this is an owner decision, they made it. We didn't have any say, nor should we have any say, I guess. We can have opinions and voice our opinions, but this is their shit.
Yeah. Well, I kind of agree with everything both of you guys said. I don't think it's going to be as big of a deal as some people think it's going to be. I also think that there's people out there that might have completely thought that this was not an issue at all and was even, thinking that City and Racing fans were overreacting. I can tell you, Matt, to your point, it's our greatest asset is this pitch. It's beautiful. Fink and the boys, the grounds crew, they're amazing, but they're not miracle workers.
No.
If you want to get a good detail of how things could go on to either Washington Spirit Reddit, DC United Reddit, search for UFL, things like that. You'll get their opinions on how it affected that field. That's probably the best. And that's actually who Lintner said that, they had been in contact with Audi Field and those organizations and got a clear cut. And it sounds like overall it wasn't as big. They replaced certain points. What was it? The water soluble lines are going to use that should just disappear pretty easily. We'll see how that goes. But I think Matt's, I think you said something about the local economy. I'm all for, I'm all for this growing as a whole. Lynn Family Stadium, let's hope this money goes toward supporting our clubs that we do care about. I wish nothing but success for the Louisville Kings. I hope they win their entire football program league. And I really want to see The Rock. The end. All right.
Are there any other wrestlers in the ownership groups? Because I'm not. Rocky's all right, but
no. But I do know the U.S. Army is one of the major sponsors, so they're going to bring like helicopters and tanks and stuff. So that might be cool.
They have an interesting model that the UFL. They do like using these stadiums that are not as big as NFL stadiums. I mean, one of the reasons that they moved the teams from. So the Detroit team was playing at Ford Field. So it was playing at the same place the Lions play, and they're getting 9,000 people in a 70,000 seat stadium. So I mean, like these smaller venues bode well from a presentation standpoint, which makes sense. It'll be interesting to see how it all comes together.
I don't know what kind of math this person is using, because Detroit is significantly bigger than this city.
Yes, but this is a significantly smaller
it's
league.
Right-sized for the city, which means your fan base is gonna be right-sized for the city.
Mm-hmm. There's 6 teams.
I'm really.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm interested in how Louisville was chosen, even like
the stadium, because we have the stadium.
it has to be. Yeah, it has to be. This has to be the sole reason why it's here, right? Like we're a mid-sized city. It's only, I think they only have 10 teams. They're in some smaller markets, and they're in Birmingham. But I mean, it just doesn't seem Louisville. I mean, I love you, obviously, but like it doesn't seem like we're an expansion target for a lot of leagues. You know what I'm saying? Like
8 teams. But
yeah, 8
yeah,
teams.
I mean, one cool thing I did read is they have a kind of a program that they try to get players from local colleges. It is an NFL development league. Okay, so they just openly say it's an NFL development league, which I think is actually a good thing to say. But we're not going to talk about it anymore. I'm sick of talking about it already. Maybe this was a bad idea.
But damn it, Ken was right, and I hate when that happens.
I hate when he's right. I really do. Back to the important things. A very important thing and a very nail-biting thing is this Sunday, Racing Louisville FC travels to New Jersey for a pivotal showdown with Gotham FC. Kickoff is set for sometime Eastern Standard Time. Sports Illustrated Stadium. It's Gotham's final home match of the regular season. For Racing, the stakes couldn't be higher. They're 4 points clear now, I believe, of the playoff cutoff line. 2 games to go. A result here could lock in the first ever postseason berth, Matt. Gotham, meanwhile, will be honoring club legend Krager in what's being called Queen Craig's Night match, something. Emotions will be high, and the crowd will be loud for the 2023 NWSL champions. Gotham is pretty good this year, Matt. It's going to be exciting and nerve-wracking for us racing fans, needless to say.
Were you saying Krieger or were you saying Kreger? Like
in the
Zach
Harper
Kreger,
household, we call
director
it
of
Krager.
weapons?
Struggling with pronunciation, like I normally do.
Okay, all right, Kriegs. Anyway,
I mean,
so yeah,
next to each other. How do you say these things? There needs to be like a guide or something.
Krieger, is that a German name? You're German. You should have. Yeah, Krieger.
All right.
Kriegs.
Gotham.
Now we're just mouthing things back and forth to each other. We've forgotten the show's even here. Gotham had their 11-match unbeaten streak snapped by Kansas City last game, who have nothing to play for, but they just felt like crushing dreams still. I don't know. They've got a really stingy defense. They held Kansas City to their second lowest shot total and their second lowest SG of the season. And Kansas City has I've been calling them the teal buzzsaw all year. They have quite a potent attack, and they were held pretty much in check by this defensive unit. They're led by Emily Sonnet there, who was really good at football. I don't know if you guys know who Emily Sonnet is. Yeah, she's pretty good. And yeah, this is their last home game of the season. They don't want to lose this one, man. They want to go out and they want to clinch playoffs as well. They're in 4th right now, so they've got stuff to play for too, right? They want to get some points and clinch because they're on the outside as well. So yeah, it's gonna be a tough one, man. But our last away game of the season, before back in the friendly confines. We have played really well away this year, so I think that bodes well for us.
Yeah. So Gonzalez, Lavelle, and Howell are all on this team, and they're all incredibly talented players. We know Howell, of course. We know Lavelle as well from the national team. But I think those are their 3 strongest players, maybe Sonnet as well. But I think if you asked me last year, I would be like, whoa. Now I think we can beat any team out there. No team wants to play us. They don't like playing us. And I think we can beat this team for sure. We can beat them away, and we can ruin their little freaks party.
Yeah,
Craig.
what did Ali Krieger ever do? Yeah, why did she get a party?
Krager.
I think that's like the one of the biggest differences between this racing team and the previous racing teams is like I know that we haven't gotten a good result against, say, a Kansas City, but we could beat Kansas City. I've seen them hang with Kansas City
Kansas City
this
does
year.
not want to play us in the first round of the playoffs. They
No.
would rather play almost any other team. And I think every
We
team
can hang with every team in this
every
league.
team.
Yep.
And we are, a hell of a matchup at number 8.
Yep.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
Be a great road trip too.
Forward to the win. It would be a great road trip.
They're
play Red
big,
Bull
beautiful stadium.
Do they play in Red Bull?
CPRKC Stadium? Is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
This thing tells me.
CPPC Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
PCP Stadium.
Yeah, I'm
Illustrated Stadium in
that's
Harris.
where
Gotham.
we were
Yes.
we were talking about Kansas City, but okay. The this match is very significant. Now, I mean, this match that we just had it with Chicago, we scored a huge point. I'm just hoping that we are really, really good on the road, and it seems like we, in those moments of pressure, we really step up, which is that's key. It makes this team very scary in a playoff situation, and let's just hope we can get a result here and make it into those playoffs. Yes, Ken.
Aaron Wright, Marmalade, Taylor Flint, Shaheen Sonis, all should be playing in the positions that they were hired to play.
That's huge. And at least in like Lauren Malay's situation, like I feel like she's back to full form. She had a ton of touches in the last game. She went right back into her old role. So she's back in form. I think Weber's playing great right now. She's in really good form. Sonis is playing out of her mind at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Taylor Flint is just really, really good. So yeah, we've got a lot of players who are playing at like their peak right now.
And a striker that can come off the bench and score a goal in a flash.
Yes, like that. Yeah, like we saw. A newly confident striker. That's right.
It's gonna be a big match. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Check out your local racing watch party and be a part of that as well. Back to our final preview of the night. It's Louisville City's 2 more regular season games for Louisville City, 1 away and 1 at home. And this Saturday we start with an away match way out west at Orange County FC. And only our 4th ever match against them. City has won all 3. We should expect some interesting lineup adjustments from Coach Cruz with home field advantage secured for the playoffs. Orange County, it's in Southern California. Ken, I've got all sorts of information on Orange County if you don't, but I'll pass it to you.
I mean, I've looked at Orange County and
I've studied them.
They haven't had a win in 5. They're 9th in the table, and when we go through all this stuff, they're not a good team. None of their players look like they're playing out of their mind. Zubek, 11 goals on the season, so obviously a danger dude. According to FOTMob, they play a 4-4-2. I find that hard to believe, but maybe they do. I don't know. So, this is a game that is hard to predict because we would expect squad rotation. On the other hand, who wants to lose games when you're going into a run at the USL Trophy? So, I don't know.
The key here is that nobody gets hurt. That's all I care about in this game. Nobody gets hurt. I've got a little bit of a hot take for the remainder of the LouCity season. The regular season anyway. I kind of want, maybe want is a strong word. I think it could be beneficial if we dropped one of these 2 games. Maybe
relight that fire.
Relight the fire, right? Piss some people off, because we've got, what is this, 8-9 wins on the trot at this point? Like, let's get another spark on. Let's piss some people off.
I would like to play against another Dr. Harnholt's compression veil so we can get better at playing against that tactic.
Let's compress our veils.
Yes.
Before you guys compress them, let me talk a little bit about Orange County. They create a lot of big chances. They're currently ranked 4th in the USL in big chances. We've seen Louisville City at times have a little issues with those crosses are probably, Miami took a lot of shots outside of the box. There was a lot of crosses going on and stuff like that. They were trying some extra strategery. But let's face it, this team is not exactly setting the world on fire. They do have Ethan Zubak, which is leading their team with 11 goals this season. Told you I had some Orange County information. And
I already said that.
what?
I already
Your
said
guys'
that.
conversational.
You just don't listen to me. That's what it is.
They just had a 3-3 draw against New Mexico at New Mexico, and New Mexico's a pretty tough team. They also are going to be on very short rest. They have San Antonio on Wednesday before Louisville City, so not an easy
true.
week.
Yes, they play San Antonio. I didn't.
Not
mention
easy
that,
week.
yeah.
Did Ken say that too? I don't know what's
He did not?
happening.
Okay, you got me.
But
What an idiot. He didn't even say it.
so anyway, Orange County is sitting in a position that they don't want to be in, right outside of that playoff window, and they're knocking on the window, but nobody's opening that door. Window's locked. Simply Safe is on the house, and they might not make it in. But nevertheless,
You know what I want? I want to see Jensen Wilson get back to what we knew.
E-Town Messi form.
Seems like he's been gone for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
So
I thought he had a wonder goal. I thought he had goal of the week.
Yeah.
On Saturday, but unfortunately, it hit the top netting.
Well, one thing that is not gone, as far as I know, it hasn't been taken offline yet, is our Discord. You can scan this QR code right here on the screen. Join the Discord. It is a lot of fun. We get to mingle about and talk to good friends and meet new people and tie some yarn. That's what you call the scarn. Guys, it's been a fun episode this evening. Matt?
I could take this Discord offline at any moment, though.
No,
Just
hey!
so you guys are, just so you're all aware. So hop in there now.
are you? Oh, you got a little crown next to your name there. You are the king of our Discord.
Yeah, King of the Castle. King of the
There it
Castle.
is.
That's right.
Discord King.
I know
Guys,
all the passwords.
I know that you're probably thinking to yourself, John, boy, you're spending way too much time on media, and you're right. But I do have a quiz. Now listen.
No. Hold
Now-
on, let me put on my thinking cap.
Now, Matt, don't answer because last week you shouted this out, but there's going to be a two-parter to this. So last year, Louisville City clinched the Player Shield, their first ever. Who were they playing? Where at? All that good stuff. So, Matt, you said the answer last week because you missed that game. You were sad. Ken, answer.
I have no recollection.
All right. Now, Matt, if you the bonus question for you, since you know this answer, is who scored a stoppage time goal to clinch that Player Shield?
I am gonna take a wild guess. I think it was somebody unexpected.
Right there.
Was it Ordonez?
No. Good guess.
Was it Dia? Was it Amadou Dia? Was it T?
It was not Amadou Dia either.
All right, give me roughly 16 more guesses, and I will come up with.
All right, it'll come soon. October 5th, Indy 11. Jake Morris in stoppage
Jake
time
the Snake,
scoring.
that's
Jake
right.
the Snake. Yeah, we don't hear too much.
Oh, we won it at Indy. Yeah, no, I
At
was there.
Indy
That's why I
11.
have no recollection of that game.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't there. So,
I actually had that. I had that quiz set up for last week, and one, I forgot to play it, and two, Matt mentioned it somewhat, and I was like, "Dang it, he already knows the answer before I even posted the video in there." Anyway,
I can't help it. I'm a super brain.
I mean, it's amazing. It really is.
Blessing and a curse.
Guys, this has been a lot of fun. Any closing thoughts, Ken?
No, we got a week off this weekend, right? Other than away games, and the Rockstar had to go to the doctor, so hopefully she'll be back in good shape. With I think it's a starter, might be an alternator. I hope not.
We'll be thinking of you, Monster Energy Van, Rockstar, caffeinated drinks. Matt, any closing thoughts?
I'm sure Ken's gonna like this. If you ever want to get in touch with us directly, 24hourpurplepeople@gmail.com. You can do that. You can hit us up. Yeah.
Yes.
Other than that, thanks everybody for saying hey again over the weekend. That was super rad. Thanks. It was a really great meeting. Grayson and Kyle and Kendra.
Yeah.
And anybody else I missed? We talked to Brian for a while. He's great. Just all kinds of people.
Patrick,
Yep.
Patrick A, and Patrick B.
Always. Yep.
Yeah,
If
great.
anybody wants to talk about the complexities of the compression veil,
Nobody wants to talk to damn.
It's odd it never came up. It's really like a big point of contention. It's like usually a hot topic around the stadium is the compression veil, but it
No.
come up for some reason. Yeah.
it was the UFL football team.
It was, yeah. How are the Kings going to cope with the compression veil?
I don't know. Good
How's
question.
are they a nickel defense? Are they going to be able to handle it? I don't know. We'll see.
Well, don't forget, folks out there, as you're watching this video, we appreciate you hitting that like button, subscribe to our channel for more ridiculous content. We are desperately out of time, fans, for 24-hour Purple People. Matt Dalton, Ken Luther, John Harper. We will see you next time, Purple Family. Love you all. Enjoy that shield, baby. Back to back. Let's do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Bye. Love you.
I love you, big winner.
Oh.